Ed, you're probably the one man who is a citizen of Appleton who has the closest connection with the Chicago White Sox. What are the obligations of the White Sox? What are the obligations of the city in a minor league transaction like this?
Well, this is clearly spelled out, Jim, in this player development contract. The number one thing, of course, being that the White Sox pay the entire salary of the ball players, the coaches, the managers, and whatever trainers are necessary. We, of course, are obligated to provide the facility for them to play in, to pay the league dues and the association dues, and we must take care of the players' transportation, meals, and lodging while they're on the road.
Now, what happens if there is a profit or if there is a loss? Do you get the profit? Do you absorb the loss?
Definitely, but in most cases we've been absorbing the loss, but in 1966 we did realize a profit which just went to relieve some loans that we had made in the past.
Now, the White Sox said you needed new facilities. You had to have them. What were the most pressing needs?
Well, the most pressing needs were the clubhouses. I mean, they were built in 1939 and about a 12 by 15 room, and it just was sort of ridiculous especially the caliber of the player that's coming in today with his college background and whatnot. They're just used to better facilities than we had.
When did you start the renovation project?
September 5th, 1967, right after the season.
And you're just finishing?
Right, Jim.
As we look around this clubhouse, it looks to me to be a tremendous facility.
I feel it's big league, I really do. I've looked at several big league locker rooms, and I think we've got one of the finest.
Ed, did you design your clubhouse after any one particular club?
Well, the White Sox were very instrumental in advising us which way to go, and it is somewhat designed after their facility in Sarasota, Florida, the Arthur Allen Fields down there. Hugh Wise is the man who did the plans for it.
I think when the players come here that it's going to help their play to have this kind of a facility.
Without a doubt, especially the boys that were here before and knew what it used to be like. I think it's just going to make a great difference in how these boys play. They're going to be proud of this plant we have here.
In the years that you have been with the Appleton Foxes, have you been able to see the players come in here and grow and develop a great deal?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. The outstanding example I always think of is Fred Rath, and I still think he's going to be pitching for the White Sox one of these days. He's just a tremendous person, and you can just see him mature in age as the years go by, and you can definitely pick this up in a boy.
I don't like the name minor league level. How about the training that they get here? It's strictly big league, isn't it?
That's right, Jim. In fact, we stay away from that term minor league. This is professional baseball. Our job is to develop a ball player for the major leagues, and if we can win some pennants in the process, fine, but actually our number one function is to train ball players.
Do the fans understand this, you think?
I'm afraid they don't. They look for whether you win or lose, and actually, if they develop one ball player out of the whole minor league system, this is called a tremendous success.
Ed, what are your expectations for 1968?
Well, I shouldn't say this, having already won in 66 and 67, but from what I've seen of this club and the contracts that we've signed with these boys, I'd like to go on a limb and predict another pennant in 1968.
Who are going to be some of the outstanding players who will be here?
Well, my old reliable buddy, veteran Willie Hooker, will be back for sure. And Bob Von Epps is our player coach. He was with us in 1966. Now, they'll be our two veterans, and you can't beat that combination.
And you tell me that you have the number one draft choice coming here.
Right, Danny Haynes. They got him in the June draft last summer.
How about the schedule? Night games start at what time?
Night games will start at 7:45, and Sunday games at 4 p.m.
Tickets available at the gate.
Right.
And we hope the fans will come out and see the
I certainly do.